so good morning. Welcome to a very sunny Orlando. It's currently 7 o'clock in the morning. I thought it was time to do a resort tour of where we're staying. So we're staying at Port Orleans French Quarter. It's a moderate hotel by Disney, obviously. There's two parts to this resort. You've got this side here, French Quarter, and then you've got the other side as well, which I'll take you down and show you as well. And yeah, so let's get into it. Yeah, so this is the French Quarter where we're staying. It's designed on Port Orleans in America. And if you've ever been to Port Orleans, you'll know how this really represents it. It's a lovely hotel. It's a moderate hotel on the Disney properties. They've got some lovely, stunning gardens here, and it's not a very big resort in this part. Although there's two parts to this resort, but this part is fairly compact together, as you'll see as we walk round. So yeah, you got this side, which is French Quarter, and then you got the other side down the other end, which is called Riverside. We will pop down and look at Riverside in a moment. So on this side here, you've got all the rooms, and they're laid out into different sections. So this is area 6 with all the rooms, 3 stories. Each floor has its own lift area, so you can get on the lift, and it does stretch all the way down there. Although I say it is a relatively small resort, it is compared to some of the other resorts, because some of them are a bit spread out. We are on the river here, and you can get the boat from here down to Disney Springs, which is a bonus because Disney Springs is good. Obviously they do accept the dining plan at some of the restaurants down at Disney Springs, so you don't just have to eat in the parks or the resort. You can go down to Disney Springs, which is a bonus. And obviously they also had the buses that link over to all the different parks. Yeah, so just here, this is the river, just here. So if you go down that way down there, that takes you down to the other part of the resort, down there, Riverside. And then if you go this way down here, it takes you all the way down to Disney Springs. But look at this. I mean, it is lovely the way they've laid it out with all the greenery right next to the river, and the way that they've got all the balconies. It's a very good representation of New Orleans. I mean, if you've got a room overlooking the river, the sun coming up, what more could you want for a holiday? It's lovely. It's really nice. And each section has its own little gardens. They've also got car parks that are situated next to some of the rooms here. But it's a lovely hotel. Right. During the day, they do have activities going on over in this bit here, on this green bit here. And I don't know if you can see it, just over there is where they do toasting the marshmallows. They normally do that in the afternoon. And then in the evening, just here, they have a outdoor cinema where they do Disney films. And they put all tables and they put all chairs out where you can come and sit and watch a film in the evening. So this is the main hub of French Quarter. So this bit here, in there, is all the restaurants. And if you head just over there is the laundry room. You've got more rooms down that end down there. Then over here you've got the shop. And in there is the main entrance lobby where you check in, where you go through to the buses, and then straight down in front of you there is the swimming pool. They've also got the kids' play area there, and if you really want to, you can play chess as well. And then if you walk down there, there is a lot more rooms as well down there. So the main hub bit is situated in the middle. So you've got rooms all the way down there and rooms all the way down there. So here's a look at the map. So this is French Quarter. And we are currently stood just here. And the swimming pool's there. This is a bit of the river we walked down earlier on. And this is the other part of the other side of the resort. And this is Port Orleans Riverside. Obviously, it's a lot bigger Riverside. So you have the main entrance here with all the restaurants and bits. And then you've got all the rooms and areas around here, and then you've got the swimming pool in the middle. Obviously you can get the boat from there as well. It comes around here down to Riverside, and it goes on down to Port Orleans, sorry, and then it goes on down to Disney Springs. So this is a relatively smaller than Riverside, but they're all part of one really. Anyway, let's take you around and I'll show you the lobby area. It's the main foyer for French Quarter. As you come in, just out here is where the buses are. Vaulted high ceilings. Where you get dropped off when you first arrive. This is where the lift share is, and then just down here, this is where all the buses turn up. Let's take a look. So you have two bus stops here. You have bus stop A and bus stop B. Obviously, and they go to all the parks. They also go to Disney Springs and to all the water parks as well. And they run quite frequently. And you do have a little seating area where you can sit in the shade. And then up there you can see they have all the different types and times for what time the buses are coming. You see the next bus is at 7:32 AM for Magic Kingdom.
Great. Just gonna sit here while I figure out where the Uber's going.
This is the check-in area for French Quarter when you arrive out there from the bus. Come in here and check in, and we'll show you your room and everything. Very stunning. If you can see the ceiling, yeah, very nicely laid out, very beautiful. And then just behind us is the shop. Not open yet. Shop opens from 8 AM to 11 PM. And that's the park, that's the resort shop. Very nice. They also have in here the arcades in here as well. And then you can get out down that side down there. And if you do want to use any of the arcades, you have to get tokens from this machine, and then so you get your credits, and then you use your credits to operate the machine, so it's not coinless. So you could get a card, get the credits on there for the kids, and then they can just come along and use them. Nice size games area. Right, so they have the Scat Cat Club Lounge. It's an evening music venue here in French Quarter, and they have live music here in the evenings. So just want to have a drink, relax after a busy day at the park, you can do, and listen to some music. It's not always jazz here, they do all sorts, but yeah, Scat Cat Lounge, or Scat Cat Lounge Club. This is in here is where you order the famous beignets. You can just come in here and get beignets and coffee, and you can get the beignets on the dining plan snacks. Very good. Decked out really nice. Really like it. That's it. And you can see the menu here. So you get 3 beignets for $7.99, which is included in the dining plan snacks, or you can get 6 beignets for $12.99, and you get a choice of dips. So you can get dipping sauces, salt and caramel or chocolate, and then obviously they do teas and coffees as well. And you come here in the evening, always a long queue for the beignets. And then you come into the Shangri-La quick service restaurant. So this is open from 7 AM in the morning till I think it's 10 o'clock at night. And they have all different service areas where you can get your breakfasts, do breakfast for the kids, obviously all different types. And then in the changes after breakfast for all your lunch, where you get some lovely pizzas here. It's very good. These are just some of the meals you can get here. And then they do have if you're on a dining plan, you do get the resort cups where you can fill up your drinks, any sodas that you want, and obviously your teas, your coffees. And then they do have the mug wash as well. And they have two sides. So this is the pool area. Got an outside bar that's open up. Into the pool area as well. So this is the main pool area for French Quarter. Got a little slide over there. One of the best pools, in my opinion, on the resorts. And they also over here, just over here, they have the little splash pool for the kids as well. So they cater for everyone, and it's open till quite late. It's open from 10 a.m. in the morning to 11 o'clock at night. Some nice seating area around here, and then you got the main bar area outside as well. And then all the prices up there, if you're wondering what prices they are around here. So if you want to get a cocktail over there, $18.50. So $18.50 for a cocktail. And yeah, beers and wines, draft bottle beers, canned beers, are from $8.50 to $12.75. Not the cheapest, but hey, you're on holiday. Each resort has a laundrette, and French Quarter's no different. Well used laundrette in there, as you can see. Up to the window. Yeah, so fully equipped laundrette with washing machines and tumble dryers. Okie dokie then. So we're going to leave French Quarter now. We're going to head on down to the sister resort down the bottom here on this river, and yeah, right, as you can see, we're coming into Riverside now, and this complex is a little bit more spread out as regards to a lot of the rooms are on the opposite side of the river, whereas French Quarter's on this side. So because it's a bit more spread out, they do have, I think it's 3 different bus stops at the back up there, as regards to French Quarter, where they only have the bus stops at the front outside the foyer there. So it is slightly bigger, so you would have to bear that in mind if you want to stay at Port Orleans. The difference is that French Quarter is a bit more walkable, it's a bit more manageable, you know, as in it's not so spread out, and you haven't got so far to walk to the main lobby when you want to get your breakfast, your dinner and your coffees and whatnot. So it's literally a 2-minute walk from French Quarter down here to Riverside. Different style altogether, although it is styled from New Orleans. The actual rooms themselves are styled slightly different, as you can see. It's quite elegant, quite like it. So this is the map, and we're now over here at Riverside, and we're currently stood just about round here. We walked from round here, and we walked round here. And these were the rooms that I just showed you. So they actually go right round here, all the way around here, and this is the complex. It's a slightly bigger complex as regards to Riverside. See if I can get out of the shadow so you can see the size of Riverside there, French Quarter there, to the size of Riverside there. It's a lot bigger. So if you want something that's a bit smaller, I recommend you go to French Quarter. Right, so we'll have a look around here now. I'll show you some of it. This is the main area outside. So over there where the great grey building is, that is where the restaurants are, and in here is the main lobby. And then with the addition down here, this is where the boats go down to Disney Springs. They also do stop, some of them do stop on their way to French Quarter, so you don't have to walk. You can just get a boat to French Quarter if you didn't want to do the walk, but it's not that far and it's quite a nice walk, especially in the evening if you want to go for a nice little walk. And then obviously here they've got bicycle hire, so you can hire bikes. So if you wanted to take a bike out, you can ride up to French Quarter and have a look. So it says here that the boat transport is 10 a.m. till 10:30 p.m. this way to Disney Springs, and I think the last boat back from Disney Springs is 11 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, but it's obviously styled out slightly differently. So I'll just show you the bikes. So these are the different prices on the bikes. So you can get bicycles, 60 minutes, $9, 18 for the day. And then you can do pole fishing here as well. Oh, no, I've never noticed that. You can do a fireworks cruise starting at $499. Includes dinner, 10 maximum guests. Oh, I've never seen that before. Yeah, so they do have fishing along here somewhere. I've not actually seen it, but we'll see if we can see it on our way. Yeah, so that's the Marina bike rental. And they obviously got Connect 4 big games. Each resort's got an arcade. I won't show you that one in there because they're pretty much similar. So to access a lot of the rooms, you go over that bridge there, and that's where they all are. And that's a little island over there, and in the middle of that island is where the swimming pool is. So you have to go over the bridge to get to the swimming pool as well. And if you want to, you can sit out here on the veranda in a rocking chair, watching the sun come up with a nice cup of coffee. What more do you want on holiday? So out the front there is the main entrance. This is the main lobby. As you can see, it already feels a lot bigger. But definitely still very grand space, very nicely laid out. Very colonial it feels in here to me. There's a really nice feel about it. And then over here is what they call the general store, so the gift shop. and it'll be an 8 o'clock opening like the rest of them. And it's a far bigger restaurant, far bigger gift shop than it is over at French Quarter. So this is the bar and lounge. This is where the famous piano player plays in here of an evening. As you can see. I mean, it looks a bit empty at the moment because it is quite early at the moment. Right, so this is Boatwright's restaurant. It's, separate from the quick service area here, where you can, if you've got the dining plan and you've got the sit-down meals, you can use it in here as well as pay. Yeah, so this is called Boatwright's. See? Big old boat they've got up there. I'll show you the outside in a bit. I've eaten in this restaurant, very nice. They do some lovely food in here. So I have stayed at both resorts. So here is some of the food you can get: French onion soup, shrimps, taste of the bayou, all you can care to enjoy platter. Okay, so up here, this is where the quick service area is. As you can see, a lot bigger than French Quarter. But they still offer the same as what they do down at the sister resorts. Same sort of food offerings. It's just laid out slightly different. It's got all your waffles and bounty platters. And all the food here, obviously, is within your dining plan. You can get your snacks here. Use your refillable cups to fill up your drinks here at the resorts. The ice machines, hot chocolate, sodas, and your coffees. Right, so while I finish my coffee, I thought it'd be a good opportunity just to tell anyone that's not done Disney before and you're thinking about coming to Disney about your drinks and your dining package. So that depending on where you're staying, your dining packages, they're slightly different. So this is a moderate hotel, so we've got the dining plan that comes with resort cups. So they're not like these, they're plastic resort cups, and you can fill up on the soda machines, the coffee, as much as you want all day long for the duration of your holiday. But you can't use it in the parks, it's only a resort cup. So if you want to get drinks in the resort in the parks, you've got to use your quick service. So you get so many quick service per person, and you get 2 quick service meals per person a day. That's what I get. And we also get a certain amount of snacks, they call them snacks. So you get 1 snack a day per person, and those snacks could be ice cream, coffee, and stuff like that, popcorn, and you can use that in the resort or at the parks, but the drinks cup itself can only be used in the resort. It is worth doing this, there's quite a few of you, but what you have to do is you just have to remember to manage your dining plan, because you can go a bit hard at the beginning, and then you find when you come to the end of your holiday, you're running out of your credits. So what we do is when we order a credit, we look at the bottom of the receipt, we get the receipt, and at the bottom it tells you how many quick service meals you got left and how many snack credits you got left, and so you can just keep a tab on it. They also do a different plan where you get full dining as well. So you get quick service, and you get 1 quick service and 1 full dining. So that means you can go to a restaurant, sit down and eat. It is also available at Disney Springs. So when you go to Disney Springs, some of them restaurants down there, they will take the dining package as well. But you just need to look on their actual website for the restaurant. But if you've got the Disney app, it will tell you on there which ones are which anyway. So I thought I'd just tell you a little bit about that. The resort cups, when you check in, first thing to do is to go to the shop or in here to the quick service restaurant and ask for your resort cups. They will give you a resort cups, and then on your ticket at the bottom it will show 0 on the resort cups. Now the resort cups, you can take them over in the morning and ask them to swap it out for a cup like this, so a disposable cup. So they'll give you keep the resort mug, but they give you a disposable cup, and then you can fill that up with the coffee. So because what I find is if you're filling up them resort cups, the plastic ones, with coffee in the mornings, it taints the cup. So when you put your soda drink in the evening when you come back or whatever, it tends to leave a different taste. So a little tip, go to the till with your resort cup and ask for a disposable cup, and they give you one of them and you can put your coffee in there. How cool is that? The big giant water wheel. It's a lovely touch, isn't it? Definitely do the theming here very well. Theme each resort differently. Right, so the river sort of goes round in a circle now, and a lot of the rooms wrap round that river. So you have some over here, and you can walk all the way around and then end up over there on the other side of the bridge. So the room style over this side is slightly different. In there is where we've just come out of from the quick service restaurant. In here the rooms are slightly different over this side to what they are on the other side. So just quickly show you these, and then we'll go over and we'll have a look at the poolside area of this resort. So as you can see, the style is different. and completely different to French Quarter as well. But it looks beautiful. They do keep the areas, the guest areas, the greenery. They're attending to it all the time. It is kept absolutely lovely. Right, so we're just walking over the bridge areas just over there. That's the main lobby area over here. And then if you come around this side of the bridge, this is where the pool area is. The wheel's over there. So we'll take you over and we'll have a look at the pool area. It's on its own little separate island. So the rooms are sort of situated either side of the pool area. So we'll take a look at the pool area. And right, so this is the pool area. Same sort of size as French Quarter, and then over there you've got the bar area, and this again is open till late in the evening, the same as the other resort down the other side. Boatswear that I was talking about earlier on, and it goes on the way down there to French Quarter and to Disney Springs. Some boats will stop at French Quarter, some boats just go straight through to Disney Springs. I think it's just the luck of the draw. So this is where the pool is, and just behind it is the kids' splash pool. And as I say, if you're staying on the other side of the river for the hotel, you've got quite a walk to come in the morning if you want to come and get coffees and breakfast. Like I say, it is a relatively bigger resort than French Quarter. So bear that in mind when you're looking at these two resorts. Which would you go for? It depends what you want. If it was me and it was with the kids, I would probably pick French Quarter because it's a lot smaller than this resort. So just down there is the kids' splash pool area. Do rent out fishing equipment here. You can come and do a bit of fishing here. I think probably around this side here. So as you can see, I'm coming across the bridge now. And this is where all the other rooms are. Slightly different to the ones over on the other side there that I showed you a moment ago. But just as nice, nevertheless. All surrounded by gardens and little bits like that. Nice little pergola if you want to come and sit in the evening. It's very nice. This is one of the lift areas if you want to get a lift. Up to the floor, there are 3 floors. And this is the bit out the back where the car park is. And as I say, they've got 3 bus stops. So there's 2 bus stops along this road out here. Because obviously they have one out on the foyer as well. But it's quite a walk over there, so they've got 3 bus stops here. So bear that in mind also, because it will take a little bit longer for the bus to come, so it's a little bit longer really, as this resort is a lot bigger. But these are the rooms out the back, look very nice. Right, so that's it for this video from the Portaloins Resorts, French Quarter and Riverside. 2 totally different resorts in their own right. One a bit smaller, one a bit larger. Which do I prefer? I prefer French Quarter because it's slightly easier to manage as regards to walking. But obviously down here at this resort down here at Riverside, they have a lot more to offer as regards you've got the bike hire, you've got the fishing hire, and you've also got the main restaurant, whereas French Quarter hasn't got a main restaurant, it's only got the quick service. But you can walk down here to the main restaurant if you want to. Both 2 different styles. I prefer the swimming pool down there at French Quarter to the one that's up here in Riverside. It's a lot nicer for the kids. If I was staying here with children, I would pick French Quarter over Riverside. Riverside's a lot bigger, and you know what kids are like, they don't like walking too far, do they? And you've only got 1 bus stop down at French Quarter, whereas here you've got 3 bus stops, so the bus has to do a loop round, so it takes slightly a bit longer. So there is pros and cons to each resort. Each resort's different. So if you're not sure what resort to go for, I hope this gives you a little bit more of an insight to which you would pick. And everybody's different. You know, I like both, but I do prefer French Quarter. I've stayed in French Quarter 3 times, and I've only stayed in Riverside once. And that's not because it's a lot bigger, it's just that I like that one. I like French Quarter more. Well, anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up, and we'll see you in the next video. Please make sure you hit that like button and you subscribe for more content from here over in Orlando and from places in the UK as well. It's not just about Disney. So do follow us along, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.